So today I'm going to inform you on how to read greens and hit putts. So typically there are about two main types of grass that grows on the greens that affects how the ball rolls. And usually those two main types of grass are bent and Bermuda. I usually prefer bent because the ball rolls better and you don't have to take in the fact of grain as much on the bent grass greens as you do on the Bermuda grass greens. Now, most of you probably don't know what grain is. And grain is the way that the grass grows. And usually you have to take it in on Bermuda a lot. Usually it plays a pretty big role on the Bermuda greens. And so what grain is, one way to find out how grain is you come up and you look at the hole. And you really want to look at what side is more beaten up than the other side. So as you can see, this side is a little bit more beaten up, so the grain is growing that way. And so if I have a 6-foot putt from right here and the grain is growing this way, it's going to mean that the ball is going to be a little bit more tempted to go left and that it's going to be going down grain. And down grain is going to make it go faster. So there's the first thing that you look at. Now secondly, you want to mark your ball and line it up with the hole. Now, as you can see, I've already done that. So once you've done that and you know which way the grain's growing, you come back and you get down and you see which way the hill is on the green. And some people look to the right, and as you can see, there's a hill on the right side of the green, and look to the left and there's a pond to the left of the green. Now most greens usually will typically break towards the water. That's the way that the ball wants to roll. So once you pick your line out, you just see that line, and remember, putting is mostly confidence. If you do not have the confidence to hit the putt, then you're not likely to make the putt. You'll be a lot more likely to make the putt if you have confidence that that ball is going into the hole. So once you see your line, you walk up and you look at your line and you make a couple of practice strokes. And you picture the ball going into the hole. You picture it going on the line and you picture it falling into that hole. So once you do that, and you get comfortable over the ball, you have confidence that that ball will be going into the hole, you hit the putt. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, so that's on about the 5 to 10 footers, maybe 15-foot putts. Now, if you have a little bit longer putt, like this one, this is about 25 feet. Making the putt isn't as important as just lagging it up and getting it close to the hole. So you mark it, you line it up to the hole, and you get down and you read it. Now, there's still a hill on the right side of the green, and it still slopes down to the left. So the ball is going to be going right to left. And as we saw earlier, the grain is going to the left. So the ball is going to be tempted more to go to the left. And so once you get that and you kind of know the speed, if it's going uphill or downhill, this putt is going to be going uphill. So just get it within about a foot or two of the hole. And that's really all that you need to do, so you don't wind up having to 3-putt and just causing a lot more stress on yourself. You just want to get it within about a foot or two of the hole. So see your line, have a little bit of confidence, and hit the putt. That was terrible. But just remember that putting is mostly confidence. If you have the confidence that it's going in the hole, you'll be a lot more likely to make the putt. So once you hit your approach shot and you get it within about 5 to 15 feet of the hole, then you find out which way the grain's going, you mark your ball, you line it up, and then you look to see which way the slope is going, which way the hills are on each side of the green. That'll really tell you which way the ball is going to be breaking. After that, you picture going in the hole. As you're making your practice strokes, you picture going in the hole, you have a little bit of confidence, and you just hit the putt. And know that it's going to go in. And that's pretty much it. So as long as you have confidence, you'll be okay. And hopefully I have educated you a little bit more on how to hit putts and read the greens. Grain is a big factor when it comes to Bermuda greens. So just remember that and you'll be okay. Thank you for listening.